Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Please do well to subscribe so that you don't miss anything, and like this video. If you've not seen my previous video, please check the description box and you find the link, or just check somewhere out there. Okay guys, so I'm going to be answering a question someone asked me during the week. I wanted to do another video, but then I thought, let me just work on this one first before I bring up the next video. And so, yeah, I'm no relationship counselor yet, but then I think I have an opinion on this and I want to share it. And the question was, would you be able to leave someone you've dated for 5 years because God showed you he has a better option for you? Would you? You that you are watching, would you? If you would or would not, please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts or your opinion. Dating someone for 5 years is no easy task. I mean, the investment that has gone into it will not be easy. The calls, the time you spent talking that you didn't study, you were talking to this lady or this guy on phone, the emotional investment, everything that you put in, and then after 5 years, God tells you, I mean, me, I'll ask God, my guy, Babaji, why didn't you tell me this earlier? Like day one, then you tell me. Sometimes he actually tells us, but then we don't listen, and so eventually we have to go through the cycle before we learn our lesson. But for me, if it was for me, if it is me, and it is me, and Babaji says he has a better plan or a better option for you, I'll just trust him. Because if you know and you are sure and you know and you know and you know in your heart and in your heart that it is God, then there's no reason to think twice. Her second question was, what's the biggest tip you give to someone looking to become a godly woman? Someone brought my attention to the fact that I answer almost every God related question with intimacy with the Holy Spirit. Actually, it's true. What's the first step to become a godly woman or a godly man or a godly fellow? Number one, intimacy with the Holy Spirit. Yeah, the Holy Spirit, He's who Christ left with us as our comforter, and that He's our teacher too. He will teach us all things. Wait, I'm no preacher woman or anything, but then I'm just sharing what I know. The Holy Spirit will guide us into all truth and into all truth, and He will teach us how we can become the godly woman or the godly man that we want to be. The second point I gave her is to have a role model. You have to have someone that you look up to, like a sample of who you want to become. Whether the person, you know the person personally or not, or from a distance, you can still learn from someone from a distance. And okay, having a role model you learn from does not mean that you have to do everything the person ever did in their life or anything of that sort, but it just means learn the principles of life that they practice in their life that work for them. I mean, it might not work for everybody, but then there are some basic things that they did that will help you become successful or also as godly as much as you want to be. And then the third point that I gave her was to have principles. You have to have principles that you go by as an individual. Like you should have certain things you can do and certain things you cannot do no matter what. And I think these are some of the basic points that can help you in your walk with God and in going with God. So let me know what additional points you want to add in the comments below. Like I said, I'm no preacher woman, I'm not Sofomami yet, but then this is what I believe. No, this is what I do. These are the practical steps that I have in my Christian life that I think will be helpful to you as a Christian. There was a third question, but this question I'm going to leave it to you to answer. So if you have any thoughts or opinion about it, you can just type it in the comments box or the comment section and leave it as a comment so that it can be as interactive as possible, so that other people can comment and reply and all that. So the question is, how does one become completely humble? Okay guys, thank you for staying to the end of the video. I'm really grateful that you did. Please like, comment, share with others, and Let me know what you actually think about the questions that I answered or my thoughts. Let me know your opinions. Thank you. Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, no. And you find the description to wait, I made a mistake.
Recording.
Okay guys, today is going to be a okay guys, and you can also comment down below in the description box if you have anything. Would you be able to leave someone you've dated for 5 years because God showed you he has a better option for you?
Hell yeah. Any day, anytime.
Stop, you spoiled the thing now. Wait, let me ask again. The same thing the person did, but then learn from some of the person's. If you are not a Christian, come on, raise your hand. Let me put your hand on your head and receive Christ right now.